for Chris not having any pressure and using all of his counter magic.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be here. He might just go, if he only has one land, but double tech edging on the two, or he can only hit one colored source, but he can hit an edge and... Yeah, so edge and a blue-black duel go away, so he's left with a Mystifying Maze and a Swamp.
And he top decks a...
Did he top deck that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Alright.
I mean, Doc's not sitting too bad. They're both run the same lands, and Shaheen does not keep drawing lands. It's going to get really rough yet. Doesn't have the land. Doc gets up to 4. Alright, so both players have 4. Both have a Sphinx in hand. So if you were Chris, do you just play the Mirror Angel here?
I don't know, it's rough. You know your opponent's missing the land drops, you might just want to activate the Ink Moth and get in there and not give your opponent an opportunity to use their cards.
That's true. Yeah, but that's going to suck if it gets Doombladed. Or Dismembered.
Yeah, and that does suck. Yeah. So
I'm kind of afraid to actually, you know, send a Dismember, or send in an Ink Moth there.
Yeah, and then Shaheen draws another land.
Yeah.
And now it looks really bad for Chris.
Yeah. Alright, Chris does draw an island. And now he can't really tap mana. So yeah, I don't like that Ink Moth attack. Like, I don't think the game's actually going... You're going to kill a person with damage off Ink Moth anyway. Like,
yeah,
how many
so
turns is that going to go?
Losing a land too.
Alright. That's real good.
That is really good.
I mean, Shaheen should just let that go back to his hand. Yeah, I don't like that play either now. He just lets it go back to his hand, holds up Mana Leak, does it again next turn, draws a card.
I mean, Chris kind of just has to jam the Mirror Angel, yeah.
Then he's going to get Sphinx and the game's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few small mistakes by Chris to cost him this game.
Yeah.
Sheen is right on that with the triggered ability.
Yeah. He's not messing around.
Yeah, Chris has a bunch of cards that aren't really castable. Mana Leak's pretty dead. Dismember doesn't kill. Consecrated Sphinx. I mean, if he attacks a Mirror Angel into Jace, I guess it could be a really sick bluff, but Shaheen can't really block. Plus, Jace is on 4. So it's not even going to kill it.
Yeah. It just looks really rough for Chris at this point.
Yeah. I mean the awkward thing is we're going to check right now to see how many copies of Dismember. I bet there was only one. And let's see how many was in his deck. I bet there's only one Dismember and maybe like a Doomblade. Yeah, okay, so he had 3 answers to it. Yeah, I don't like attacking. He has 3 outs to just 1 damage. It's kind of rough. But yeah, so Chris ends up just attacking Shaheen there. Finds a land. Did he make a token? I think he... Oh, they're getting him a token. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He might have missed the trigger.
Maybe.
Being that far behind, he just stopped carrying.
Yeah. That is an unfortunate weakness to the doctor.
Is it?
The who gives a shit. So, Shaheen goes ahead and activates Creeping Tar Pit, sends enough damage toward Gideon to put him down to 1 counter. It's going to prevent Chris from using Gideon's activated ability to
he checks
get rid of that.
The Mirror Angel, make sure it was a May. I think he's getting despised right now.
Looks like an Inquisition to me.
Is it Inquisition? Okay,
Yeah.
It is. Nope. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, what do you take here? Just the mana leak?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So, does Shaheen have a mana leak of his own in hand? Do we see?
He pretty much has every card in his deck in his hand.
Alright. I thought he was just on Stoic Rebuttal and that he didn't have a...
He's just going to draw a card himself. He doesn't need to give the duck any chance of drawing anything.
Yeah. And now, he can just let his cards win for him. I mean, the board state.
Oh,
He
yeah.
can it's
Sheen can ride. Yeah, the game's pretty much over. I mean, missing the token kind of sucks, but I don't know if that would have changed anything.
you know.
Not the inevitable. Maybe that turn.
Yeah, I mean, Shaheen would have had to activate the other Creeping Tar Pit, or that wouldn't have even been good enough. So it's actually a pretty big mistake. She would have. Well, no, Shaheen has infinite cards in hand. He could have just like used like a spell on it. It doesn't matter at all.
Oh yeah, I mean the
Yeah, like-
game's. So what do you think the doc does? Just
I think he makes it a guy.
and just bashes, puts him to 6. I don't know what that's really gonna do, but it's better than just it's gonna die again anyway. He doesn't have a land drop.
Yeah, I guess. Oh man, he kind of just has to, right?
Yeah. All right, takes 9, goes to 6.
Chris jams another Angel, right?
I guess so. I don't know what else you could do.
And use like an island untapped.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do if you just say go?
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to apply pressure.
I mean, that's the most pressure you can. Like, Sphinx is going to take care of the Gideon, and then he has, a Doom Blade and things to deal with the Angels.
Yeah, I mean, once that Sphinx is out there for a few turns, it's pretty impossible.
Yeah. All right, Tech Edge takes the land. What's going on? Just playing a Vest?
Liliana Vest, I think.
Yeah. Our life total's correct. Like, he's dead on board. He paid a blue.
What is Chris gonna?
I don't have a clue what's going on.
I'm so confused.
I think he accidentally. No, Yeah.
Now I can Doom
Of course,
Blade.
Chris
Yeah.
floated blue.
Yeah, so now I can like Doomblade one of the things.
Okay.
Yeah, and then attack Gideon.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's still in a terrible spot.
Yeah.
I mean, he really didn't need. He could have. The Liliana play was a mistake. He
Yeah.
could have just went into combat, Doombladed, attacked, played Liliana.
Yeah.
But it's not going to matter. Very awkward plays.
Just get Shaheen down to 3 here.
Yeah. Did he discard and draw 2 extra cards that turn? I didn't even catch it. Yeah, he's got a land in the graveyard, so he does discard.
Okay.
Alright, so remembered the token this time.
So I think that token might have mattered.
I mean, I think Shaheen just would have changed how he was playing.
Yeah.
But the token wouldn't have not mattered. Second Liliana Vest comes down. Oh wait, no. What was the first card he just played? Because Liliana Vest is in hand. What did he cast that got pierced? Oh, Black Sun Zenith for 3? That must have been what it was. Black Sun Zenith for 3. So he's gonna go grab a Doomblade, put it on top of his library.
Alright, yeah, he gets to go for the throat. I think it's go for the throat.
Or Doomblade go for the throat.
Yeah. And then, draws a card. Cast a Despise.
Yeah, that's the Spies. Grab the Sphinx out of his hand.
Yeah.
Dismember the Mirror Angel. Or go for the Filthy Mirror Angel. And just say go. Yeah, just say go, and the dock can activate Colonnade.
You have 0% on tap lands?
Yeah, if he tries on tap, he activates Colonnade, he blocks, he dismembers, and now... So he gets attacked with both guys. Gets blocked. Dismembers it. But with Liliana in play, like, he just needs... Like, I think he also has a Tech Edge in play, so...
Does he have a Tech Engine play?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
at
there he
multiple. I don't even know what you do here. Like, I think you just tutor up another Sphinx. Oh, okay. Consume seems like there could be an out. You could top deck like a Spell Pierce. Well, no, you would do it before combat.
Yeah.
Oh, and he already has a Sphinx in hand. Trying to see if there's outs, but there's just
Yeah,
nothing.
it doesn't seem
He's got
like
like
there's
every
anything.
card in his deck in his hand.
I'm surprised. I'm so confused about how he's at 2. Like,
I mean, why not? Like, you have everything. You can sacrifice left total for board
exactly.
position.
Yeah.
Like, it would only be bad if he like was going to lose. I mean, the funny thing is he can just do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, there's like no real line of plays that's... I mean, there's obviously a line that's correct here, but like, he's just doing whatever he feels like doing, and he gets to do it.
Yeah.
He just makes us and the rest of the followers just...
Yeah. Sit
Watch.
here and watch him decide how he's going to win. I'm excited to see games 2 and 3 though. So, what do you think he's thinking about?
I mean, he's just making sure he doesn't punt, right?
Yeah.
Like, it'd be really bad under the camera and like personally to lose this game.
Yes, that's true.
And you have a ball precision. I think sometimes people make mistakes and play a little bit too fast ahead. Like that's the big thing. People take a lot of time to think when they're behind, and they play sloppy when they're ahead. That's a big problem that some players have. And the reason, like, I'll win some games I shouldn't have any reason winning. I miss a line drop and they go into autopilot. Actually, I've 3 times in like nationals, Grand Prix, or Pro Tours, I've skipped land drops on purpose for certain reasons, like just not played a land, like an early one, like turn 3 or something. So he gets the consume to make. He's playing very cautiously. Like, I don't even know what that consume to make is going to do right now.
Yeah, but he doesn't even have 5 mana for it, right?
Yeah. Alright, so Doc found a Squadron Hawk, but the consume the meat is going to be very important.
Very, very late Squadron Hawk.
Yeah. And Stoic Rebuttal just takes care of that.
Ooh, so Lachmann just got an opportunity to tech edge away both of Shaheen's tech edge, but
then
that's
he's
way
not,
too far behind on the land. Yeah, it's just downhill no matter how you look at it.
There's no way he's taking this one. Wrath of God gets discarded. I mean, he has so many edges, he can just edge all of
Chris's lands, yeah.
Yeah. Just going to take both of his white sources. He still knows what's in his hand.
Yeah. And Grave Titan. Yeah.
Come on, Lachmann. Just pick it up. Always fighting.
Classic Lachmann.
Is he like this in League of Legends? Just never gives up?
Yes, he never gives up. You try to have a surrender vote, and he always votes no. It's exactly how he is, yes. You know what? Sometimes he wins those.
Really?
Yeah, he's won some really unwinnable ones. It's pretty hilarious. Forced us to keep playing. Alright. Sword. And let's see, at this point Shaheen can really just try anything, it doesn't matter at all. Alright. What's he searching his library for this time? Karn.
He's just going like super deep. Like
Yeah.
I just want to do everything and anything my deck possibly can do.
I want to do everything that my deck does. Exactly. Imagine if Chris had a Sword of Body in mind.
Well, I mean, then he just consumes the meeks, right?
Yeah,
like, he has everything in his deck.
Yeah, I know.
All right. And he picks it in.
It's like, oh, yeah, a card? Well, then it's definitely over.
We're going to come back to the booth because I have a question we talked about earlier, so it's not that difficult, and it's a really good one, and I want to do it.
I like this question.
Do you like this question?
I do.
All right. I'm Brad Nelson.
And I'm Jacob Van Lunen.
We are in the middle of the top 8, and we have a question for 3 months of premium. This might, I don't know, maybe Jeremy over there is not going to like this question. But earlier today, we were talking about 2 players 2 players in the world that have won an SCG 5K or Open Standard Series, a Grand Prix, were the national champion, and won a Pro Tour. There's 2 different players. Both players are correct. Pick a player, and that is your answer. One or the other. You don't have to pick both. You just have to say one of the correct answers. And that's the question. Winner will get 3 months of Star City Games premium service.
Yeah, remember to tweet to hashtag SCG Premium.
That's the hashtag.
And again, the question is, there are 2 players who have won a Star City Games Open, a Grand Prix, U.S. Nationals, and a Pro Tour. There are 2 of them.
There's only 2.
Only 2.
If you find a third, you get 6 months. It's on me.
I like it. Yeah, but just all we need is one of them.
Yeah.
Just remember to tweet it in to @SCG Premium.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get back to the players. All right. Sweet. So, Shaheen on the left, Chris Lachmann on the right. Shaheen is up a game. He did everything his deck can possibly do in a single game.
Yeah.
Played every spell in it. Probably had 12 cards left in his library. He got to double Tectonic Edge. He got to play all of his threats.
Yeah, he played multiple Consecrated Sphinxes that stuck.
And that's the best spell in the world.
He played a Karn. He ticked up a Jace and then ticked it all the way down to kill it.
Yeah.
He put a card on the top of his library 3 times with a Liliana Vest and made his opponent discard a card once.
Scoop to the Karn.
Yes. It was
brutal.
Yeah, it was really brutal.
And so the interesting thing that Shaheen has in his sideboard is 4 Bloodghast. That's going to be really good in this matchup. It's just a threat that always is attacking, so your opponent might be attacking with Squadron Hawks, but you're racing with a Bloodghast or 2.
Yeah, and those are a lot better at racing than the Hawks are.
And Chris Lachmann doesn't have many answers to them.
Yeah, he doesn't have the spell skites that he used to have. I guess he has 1.
Yeah, he has a Spell Skite, he has some Azure Mages, he has a couple Jaces, some Mental Missteps for the hand disruption, and that's about it. So he has no way to permanently get rid of them. I mean, Gideon does a good job at just getting rid of the annoyance, but I think Lachman's going to take out some timely reinforcements, his Day of Judgments.
I mean, if he knows the Bloodghast is coming, do you think it's possible that he keeps some timely reinforcements?
He's bringing in a lot of dudes, too. And they don't block. So, like, the thing is they might be annoying, but they're not blocking, so if you're being super aggressive...
Yeah, you can use timely reinforcements aggressively, though.
That's true.
Like, the Bloodghast don't block.
That is very
true.
Like,
if it wins a race hardcore in this match.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's, like, a really good way to counter sideboard this.
What if Shaheen doesn't bring them in, then you just have dead cards? It's kind of scary. Like
But he knows he has the Bloodghast.
Yeah, and Shaheen knows that he has a Bloodghast.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow.
There's like when 2 good players play each other, there is a lot of leveling in sideboarding.
Yes.
You want to see how many cards they bring in? Always shuffle your sideboards in. That's one thing. I will never just grab cards and sideboard them out against a good player. Because I'm watching, like, when I'm sideboarding, I'm actually just taking my 15 shuffling and looking at my opponent's deck. That's what I do every first 10 seconds while we go sideboard. My opponent grabs 3 cards, puts them in, I'm like, okay, I know what those 3 cards are. You know, especially like Valakut versus Cobblade. If it's only 3 cards, they're flash freezes. Like, almost 100% of the time, those are going to be flash freezes. So, like, shuffle your 15. You don't have to shuffle, like, all the way in. Just shuffle once, and you pull them out. They're really close to each other. It doesn't take that much time. It's a good piece of advice.
I do it. A lot of people do it.
Doc's been sitting too long, starting to get a little sore.
Stretching it out.
Just wondering when he can have a beer and a burger.
Keeping it loose. Yeah. He's got some Magic to play first. Instead of Shaheen. Shaheen is pretty awesome.
I like Shaheen. I didn't get to meet him.
He's a really good player.
I did gunslinging in Richmond the last time we got a gunsling in New Phyrexia. And first time I actually got to hang out with them because we were always at tournaments. And I did draft with them in Paris the day I won Player of the Year. And we had a friendly bet about his Mem Knights. He wanted to play Mem Knights in our team draft. And he won with them. He had 2 in his deck and he was crushing with them. But I got to play with him and he was just a goofball. I never knew he was just like a funny, really cool guy.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Happy to see him here in the top 8.
Elementary teacher by day, Magic player by night. I guess I don't know if elementary, maybe junior high. But teacher nonetheless.
Chris mulling it over. I think his hand's good. I don't know.
He has done this exact pose against my brother in Honolulu. Or Hollywood. He Hollywooded him in Hollywood. He's
Chris,
like had the
Chris
turn
Hollywood so hard. Oh man, it's awesome.
It was like he had birds into Magus of the Moon on turn 2 against fairies and had it. And my brother,
the best is
Slaughterpack Damnation.
People had no idea when we were playing with each other because he would just constantly be Hollywooding and I would just be like, what the fuck's going on? You know, like I just didn't understand. And like I think it messed people up a lot.
Yeah, here's turn 2 Squadron Hawk.
Yeah, that hand looks pretty good.
It looks decent. Some preordained, some Jace action. Doesn't look like a hand that you have to think too much about.
Yeah.
Alright, Bloodghast comes down. See, the thing about Bloodghast, I think it seems fine on the play, but terrible on the draw. I mean, we'll see how. This is the action. We've wanted to see this tech all day long.
Yeah, we've wanted to see. We've actually wanted to see this
this
interaction.
Play,
yeah.
See what happens.
How does this work?
So yeah, I think he's missing lands. I think he needs to like dig into some lands. And that's a timely reinforcement. He did. Yep. He did bring him in.
And he has the land in play.
Oh, he does have a Seachrome Coast in hand. He's just pre-running, yeah. But you would pitch him because you're going to start playing Hawks.
Yeah. That's true, but you saw him think about it. Like, this is one of my sideboard cards for him.
Yeah. It's interesting. And yet again, I think on the draw, timely reinforcement seems insane.
Yes.
All right, so he's going to go search for the last Squadron Hawk. I thought he had a Seachrome Coast in his hand. Maybe he can't have that. He would have definitely played it for his turn 3.
Definitely.
All right. So he takes 2 damages, goes down to 17. Does Shaheen have a second Bloodghast? Because that would be pretty good.
That would be pretty good. It's times like that you wish you had Jataxian Probe in your deck. So that you could have kept the timely.
Yeah. Oh no, Jace comes down.
Yeah. And you know, that's not the end of the world.
No, and he can legend rule it out. He's just going to, both players. The dock is light on lands. I mean, he does have a colorless one that I think is an Inkmoth Nexus, but he doesn't have a second blue. So he can go Squadron Hawk and hold Mana Leak, which should be good.
But there's a danger there, too, because then it gives Shaheen the opportunity to tech edge him by playing the 4th land. But you have to do that. I understand that, but that's another reason to rue it, you know?
So he's going to into the Royal the Jace and play a Squadron Hawk.
I like that play.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We top decked another Bloodghast.
Ooh, that's
pretty good. So he
can
can tech edge and play a Bloodghast if he wants to.
Yep.
Yeah, I would definitely take out the blue source.
It's pretty good.
Alright, it has a tech edge, so he'll probably just play tech edge and play his 4th Hawk. You know the thing I like about Bloodghast? You still get the Consume the Mix and it doesn't blow you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your Black Sun Zenith and whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. So Chris can hold up 2 Tectonic Edges to double edge him, but I think he's just playing a Hawk and edging is the play. Not a good board position for Lachmann.
Not at all.
Goes down to 11, I think. So Shaheen's going to play a Solemn. Yep. All similar chrome comes down. Yeah, you go get an island. You don't need more black sources.
Chris has some interesting decisions ahead of him right now.
He's got a bad board position, but I don't know any interesting decisions. And then another Jace.
Yeah. The last card he wanted to draw.
Alright. Throw Shaheen down to 10. Does he just want to double tech edge? Like, I don't know what he does here.
I don't think
He
so.
can't race at all.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to, like, tech edge once.
No, because he needs to get Gideon into play.
Yeah, you're right. He absolutely needs Gideon. Or, like...
No.
I guess for it. Okay.
We're going to try racing, which it's not a winnable race.
It's not at all.
He puts him to 5. He can chump block once. Oh, wait. Puts him to 5. He attacks. Chump blocks once. Attacks down to 2. Yeah, it's not a winnable race.
He has the Ink Moth block also.
I know. Ink Moth has to block next turn, though.
Yeah,
He just dropped to 5.
Yeah, so... I mean, what he needs to do is draw land timely reinforcements.
In the same turn?
No, well, next turn he has to block the...
But then he can't cast timely reinforcements.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's game over. Like, there's... By activating the tech edges, he's drawing dead now.
Well, if he draws blue source, then timely reinforcements.
What does blue source do?
He can into the row.
Does he have into the row in hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have. He no longer has into the row in his hand. Yeah, so I think he's just cold.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to get up as early as we do anymore.
It's true. What a dagger.
I mean, he can technically, he can hold back Hawk, so he can't race, like, but I don't really know where he's going to go with the hand. Shaheen probably has a couple spells that are good. Yeah, it just sends 3.
Maybe he just sends 2. He's playing the timely reinforcements, I guess. Huh, just 1.
That's really interesting. So
yeah, Shaheen has
Liliana into the row.
Yeah.
Just enough to destroy this game.
Ooh, he had a tar pit in hand?
Oh, man.
In play? I didn't even know that.
Why would he not be attacking with plug gas? Okay. Yeah,
so that is why Chris left 3 of those untapped.
Yeah, we couldn't tell that there was a creeping tar bit.
Yeah.
And has to be timely reinforcements. I guess tectonic edge. Activate and he's dead.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, that's it. Alright, well, Shaheen Soorani is on to the top 4. That's going to start tomorrow morning.
Yeah, very talented player. Made it in there.
Alright.
And that was a really good match.
Yeah,
that was really interesting. I mean, unfortunately, like
it wasn't that great. Actually,
it actually wasn't that great.
It was kind of a blowout. All right, we're back in the booth. I'm Brad Nelson,
and I'm Jacob Van Lunen, and we're here in Richmond, Virginia.
We are done for the day.
I am tired, man. I'm just
Can't
tired,
wait.
dude.
Can't wait to go and get some food and go to bed and get ready.
Yeah.
What time were we up in the morning?
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
We're going live again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
for the top 4. Shaheen Soorani is going to be there. Chris Lachmann is not.
Yes.
Chris Davis is also a winner.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is the SCG Premium 3-month winner.
Oh, wow. That's like, that'll last you almost till...
It's like 1% of your life.
I mean, you know, on Thanksgiving, you're going to be thinking about, what should I be thankful for? And you can think, well, you know, those 3 months of
that's gonna
SCG
get
Premium
him-
that
that's-
just ended? I can be thankful for that this Thanksgiving. That's
I mean,
what you should
going
think
to get-
about
that's
on
gonna get
Thanksgiving.
Chris. No, that's going to get Chris all the way through to my first place tournament report for Worlds.